Oh, I'm leaping. Oh, I'm leaping. Oh, I'm leaping. Oh, I'm leaping.
Okay.
Oh, I'm leaping.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm leaping.
It's okay. You've left.
All right, I've left. Now to shave. Oh, check me hands. Ah, I am white.
Episode 8, Quantum Leap, Camikazi Kid.
But spelled like Cam, the name. What year is it? What day is it?
It's the day that...
I think you'll find that he left on the 6th of June, 1961.
6th of June, 1961. What were you doing then?
I was watching Grease.
Guess what I was doing?
What?
I was watching Grease. I was with you.
Yeah, we're watching Grease, so now that we've seen Grease, let's put Sam Dogface in Grease.
What film do you think they're going to rip off next?
Star Wars.
That's Who would he be?
Darth Vader. But he'd have his he wouldn't
Looks
see
in the
he'd
mirror.
look as Darth Vader, but it's just him in like a jacket.
Oh boy.
I am a looker soggy. Well, let's jump in to the leap engines. What is leap engines? This one.
I had to prevent the drunk brother-in-law from killing the sister.
Okay, that's the big one, isn't it? That's the BTI, the big tick item that Al and Soggy think. This is what you're gonna have to do. The drunk brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Which one?
He takes a swig from his hip flask.
Yeah. I didn't get onto the fact that he's swigging that early.
Yeah, the first scene,
So
as soon
he's
as
so young to be drink driving.
As soon as he shows, he doesn't. He's a middle-aged man. Hey kids, let's go race pinks. Okay.
That's you. That's you. That's what you do. You talk about racing for pinks and you got a bad back.
That's all the middle-aged teenagers in this episode. So, the brother-in-law shows up in his car with the sister. You don't know her name?
No.
It's written on they've got his...
Cheddle.
Cheddle. They've got the names on it. And he shows up and straight away he's like...
Billy. His name's Bob, isn't it?
Yeah, Bob and Cheddle.
Bob and Cheddle.
Straight away he's got the hip flask and he's drinking from it. And
hey
I'm
kids, wanna get some ice cream?
You want 2 burgers and a malt and cherry coke?
It's actually not the 60s. This is in like 97. It's just this guy like, oh, and a malt. More.
Anyway, Bob and Cheryl turns up. Bob gets the hip flask out. He's drinking from it. I'm like,
Drink.
they're gonna be involved in a drunk driving accident and Cheryl dies. So the leap engine is Sam Beckett has to stop that accident.
Yeah. That's...
It wasn't that.
It's not that, but that is the BTI, the big tick item, is stop him doing harm to her, isn't it? That's the big one. That's the big red herring.
Well, yeah. Turns out Bob ain't joining no Peace Corps.
Yeah.
He's got
drinking. He's got hip flask.
He's got a new house. He's got a job working with his dad, who's
Selling
the dad
used
from
cars.
Matilda.
He is. He's Danny DeVito from Matilda, but bigger.
No, and he's going to ruin Cheryl's life. Oh, and he's beating her.
No, he's not beating her yet.
He is beating her?
Not at that point.
He is?
No, he is.
She's got bruises. Not caused by Sam Beckett. Oh, no, he grabs him.
Yeah.
He doesn't grab her.
No. He doesn't grab hair saying, what did you do to the hair? He went in a bin and he had to get out of that bin. And he was struggling getting out of that bin.
Yeah.
So I was like, is it going to be him getting out of this bin? Probably not, because it's still 10 minutes into the episode.
Just to get out of a bin.
Get out of a bin. But what? Last episode was just winner bingo.
It wasn't even that.
It was what?
It was arrange it for a woman to win the bingo.
Rig a bingo.
I thought to pants the bullies, because they pantsed him.
He's
got to get his revenge.
Get your revenge and murder them.
No, just pants them.
Pants them and kill them. Brunchy wants you to murder everyone. I'll stop it. I just need to take the pants off.
Who's Brunchy?
I don't know, bronchy, soggy, gushy, cushy, spongy, munchy.
Ziggy. I thought what the leap engine might be for him as Cam to start wearing underwear.
Don't know what that means.
They pants him and he's like, oh, he's not wearing underpants.
Oh, he's not wearing underpants, boss. Oh, nothing. One of the potential leap engines could have been die of terminal acne. Because one of them... I mean, Sam Beckett can't say it because he's got dog face, but he's like, this kid's gonna die of terminal acne because he's f***ing ugly and I'm not ugly. I've got a beautiful dog face. It's like, that's
Look
mean.
at me beautiful snout.
Like Scott Bakula's been like really nice recently and helping loads of people.
Yeah.
It's like, look at this ugly. Oh, I'm gonna cut his face open.
Oh.
What are you doing, Scott Bakula? Oh, yeah, you have, Woody. A serious one is for Scott Bakula to stop his sister from getting future abused domestically.
Present.
Because Bob is a grabber. Have you been grabbing chattel? No. You have, haven't you? Yeah. You're grabbing me now, Bob. You've given me a bruise on the back of the neck. Let me show you how you've done it. Oh, no, I love grabbing. I had to take a punch from his dad because his dad's getting grabby.
I had to batter his dad.
To batter his dad? Why? To murder his dad.
No.
To grab his dad.
Because
Get grabby with dad.
Scott Bakula comes in and his dad gives him a dead arm because everyone in this episode's giving him full-on dead arms.
When he's like, could you not hit me?
Yeah. Because he says...
he does.
He says, you can't take a punch anymore. Should we go outside and like box or whatever? So it's going to be, maybe it is Scott Bakula finally beats his dad in a boxing match.
Scott Bakula beats up a dad. Another one is to check out this sexy black number. Because Al's been a dirty dog. No, he hasn't been a dirty dog. He's been a criminal.
Yeah.
Spying on women undressing. Another leap engine is to save Bob's dad's life. So I was like, this man's getting drunker and wilder, and he's going to die.
Yeah.
He's going to die. But then Scott Bakula's got to be like, oh, and I've got to save this absolute Oh, that'll be it.
I had to stop Cheryl marrying Bob.
Prickly said to try and do.
Prickly?
Yeah.
Cactus?
Was it to watch bananas in colour TV?
Bananas.
Yeah, like, I've got a colour TV, and it's like, I'm going to stay at home and watch bananas. Thanks, Jimmy.
Bonanza.
Win a drag race.
Pink slips, Bonanza, middle-aged men. It's funny when his mum confronts him with the Playboy, and she's like, what's this? And he's like, oh, look, it's like a dead old Playboy. That's hilarious, mum.
What? Are you from the future? Are you from 1997? And jump over car bonnets forever.
That was the coolest thing in the world.
Slide
straight into punch.
He full on did it. He nailed it.
It was gorgeous, wasn't it?
It was boss.
I don't care.
Did you notice that when he did that, he didn't have dog face?
Yeah.
Wow.
Replace Cheryl's Love Me Tender record.
Because he stood on it.
Because he broke it. To not be a drip.
Stop being a drip, will you? Cam.
As what you said,
clearly old man. Why are you being a drip? No, I don't want a malt.
To win the race against Bob, even though everyone knows Bob's got the fastest car in the boulevard. Did you think it was funny when he had to sit on the kids' table?
That was funny.
Yeah.
Because it's Scott Bakula.
And Cam's the brother, and he's not that young. It doesn't make any sense, but it's funny that Scott Bakula's there.
So he's like at least 17, and he's on the kids' table.
Yeah.
But Scott Bakula's there with all the kids, and they punch him.
There was one leap engine that I was almost certain it was going to be it, and that was to invent the moonwalk.
Why?
Because Michael Jackson's in this.
Oh.
You know the little kid who is Michael Jackson? He is Michael Jackson.
No.
Yeah, Scott
Bakula's... That was the dad's a kid, and he's like, oh, and then spend loads of time with him.
Yeah, because there's a little kid in the toilet.
He's just got his own little dance number. Is he going to spin off something?
He doesn't. He copies the moves that Scott Bakula's showing him.
What?
Scott Bakula does
He's just having a dance with him?
No, Scott Bakula's teaching him all his future dance moves.
What?
Like the moonwalk.
Shut up. No, we didn't.
That's what happened,
But
yeah.
the kid just did the moonwalk?
After Scott Bakula.
Getting bored on that bit. I was like, oh, it's just dancing with a kid for ages.
Wasn't it? Was cool.
It
Was cool. And
did
then
you notice that T.O. Jackson came in? Don't know who that little kid was, but T.O. Jackson. I was like, what? T.O.
Yeah.
Jackson? He's going to invent the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Go back and invent the Jackson 5.
It wasn't that though.
What do you mean?
It wasn't to invent the moonwalk.
No, it was to kiss a kid.
Yeah, to kiss a kid.
I mean, at least he wasn't like, whoa, get it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, is it to kiss this like girl? He's like, okay, here's a peck.
Mm.
And you're like, oh, can you just do it off screen?
Yeah.
And
you
then
just
he
not
leaps.
do it.
Yeah, can you just make it like you just see T.O. Jackson and you'll leap?
Can you just do it so that you...
Oh, you kiss T.O. Jackson?
Or kiss Michael Jackson.
Don't know who that is. T.O. Jackson was in it? Did you not see him?
Yeah. So you don't want it to kiss that kid, you want it to kiss another kid.
No, I want him to kiss T.O. Jackson.
Just change it so that he goes, oh, you're really good at this mechanics. You should do this in school. Oh, but my dad doesn't want me to be a mechanic. They want me to go work in wherever, shoes. And then he goes, oh, but you're a good mechanic, do that.
Michael Jackson.
Rather than it be, oh, we'll get off with each other.
Who's the rival?
Bob?
It's the Impalas. This week, aren't they?
Yeah.
Don't you miss all them racists?
No. Do you remember when he had to win a boxing ring for nuns? For the nuns who was poor as church mice. Now he's got to deal with...
Now he's got to kiss kids?
Now he's got to deal with racism, domestic violence, and kiss children.
Oh, Chance. And get a hot cholera. What's going on at HQ? Nothing, except for just Al went to a car auction and bought a blue car with a prostitute on it. What is the outfit? Scott Bakula this episode is wearing a short sleeve shirt that totally negates the skin on his dog face. He's also got a yellow suit. Full on yellows.
Has he got like a brown suit for the wedding? Is that yellow?
Just yellow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like a mustard yellow?
Yeah.
Oh.
And a cool brown top. He's got a Boss cool top where he does all his cool things in. It's like a knitted top with like stripes on the side. Wicked cool. I'd wear it. Also, he's wearing that blue shirt at the train station at the end. That's just covered in bullshit.
Bullshit.
He's actually a 70-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be hip.
Oh, this is comfortable. Feel the fabric. I told you, didn't I? I thought they were at the Isle of Toga. What's it called?
Tonga.
Because it was sunny.
There's palm trees and
he
stuff.
had a shirt. It was palm trees.
Yeah.
And there was a black guy there.
Tonga.
None of which had been in the episode previously.
That's true. Except for Michael Jackson and T.O. Jackson. Al, what was Al wearing? Al was wearing a silver coat with red space glasses.
Al was wearing one of the best outfits he's ever worn.
He was also wearing a baggy grey suit that was a bit
The sleeves on his grey shirt were both too big and too short.
Almost like it wasn't for him.
They were too short.
Is he
down the
quantum
arm.
leaped into someone else's
too
clothes?
big around the arm.
He's also wore
Those red glasses and red shirt though.
They're amazing.
That was cool.
What? He's from '97.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine what it'd be like in 1997? He's also returning clothes. He's got that checkered blue collarless shirt with all like the wavy checkers on. And his boss robot tie.
I don't know what that was.
A robot tie.
But
Probably
it didn't have
a little
tie.
beeper that says like, oh, there's women getting undressed. Hey Chris, what is this? It is a thing. Oh, it is a thing that Al can walk through. What did Al walk through this week?
I don't remember him walking through anything.
He walked through a wall after spying on a woman in lingerie. Because like he's pissed off for Sam Beckett for some reason. He's like, you're a prick or something. You're a how dare you do all that horrible things you're doing? I'm going through this wall.
Right.
He just does like, he turns his back on SB for some reason.
Yeah.
And he also walks through a toilet door to spy on fellas in the box.
He does. To spy on Bob and Matilda's dad.
And Matilda's dad's son. Is Bob Matilda?
No.
No. Invention of the week. He teaches a
The
kid how to dance.
moonwalk?
He teaches T.O. Jackson the moves to give to Michael Jackson
No,
when he next sees him. He also invents NOS.
Yeah.
He's like, well, what is this? This is funny. It's
Yeah.
like, NOS. And he also invents the bruises on Cheddle's neck.
He doesn't invent those.
Because Bob has no idea what he's on about.
So who's hotter, Sam Beckett or the guy with chronic, what was it?
Terminal acne.
Terminal acne.
It's the dog face who can jump over cars. The dream boat and the dream plane.
Imagine if he always travelled like that. He was just
Over
always
bonnets.
sliding.
What are you doing, SB? Oh, I'm putting all these bonnets together because I need to go over there. But you're over there now putting a bonnet there. Just hang on. Whoa.
You know, like Evil Knievel would get buses, so he'd jump over them. He just gets cars together so he can just slide them
Yeah.
wherever he goes.
Like for like hundreds of miles.
Yeah. And every time he slides off, he punches a domestic abuser.
Would you jump or would you stay?
I would jump.
Yeah, me too. Chance and Miss Melody are probably dead, so
You know, you still got to finish school, and you've got a bad complexion,
you've got terminal acne, so
And
you're
you-
gonna die pretty soon.
and your girlfriend's a kid.
No, I'm leaping out of there.
Yeah.
No chance. No Miss Melanie.
No chance.
End credit pictures to end the episode. We'll do that later. Can I ask you a question?
Pushka.
Who or what is a soggy or a gushy or a crunchy or a grabby?
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Crunchy is a delicious chocolate bar with honeycomb center.
What's soggy or is that like chocolate?
A Ziggy is an AI
Ziggy.
invent. Ziggy.
Ziggy. When I was with Ziggy.
It's John Lennon.
John Lennon thinks that's what David Bowie's called.
It's an AI that was written by Sam Beckett. We got a really good look at it this week. Did you see the buttons on it?
No.
We got a really nice shot of Ziggy this week.
That's what Bunchy is. Chris's Corner.
Oh, it's time for Chris's somewhat existential question. Because corner, even though they're actually existential, they're just general questions.
Yeah.
I've only got two littlies this week.
Whoa.
Two little ones.
That is somewhat existential.
Where Cam
And
in the
Chris's.
future,
Yeah.
do you think he would be impressed by Al's car or not?
No, because
If
Al's card has got a prostitute on it. So yeah, he's a teenager. Whoa!
Fwah.
What are those?
Fwah. Because if you go to the future, say you went to the future, how many years? 40 years into the future.
36.
Say you go into the future 36 years from now.
Okay.
Yep. And
Whoa, there's a prostitute on that car.
and someone's just bought a new car,
Yeah.
and it's just a car from now.
What do you
isn't it?
mean? A car from now?
It's a car from 36 years in the past.
What?
Al buys a car from the time that Scott Bakula is in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the
yeah,
future,
yeah.
doesn't
yeah,
he?
Yeah.
So you've gone to the future. Someone's just bought a new car that's a car from where you're from. You're not going to be impressed by it, are you?
No.
Unless it's...
Look at this. I bought a Ford Transit. Whoa. There's a prostitute on it. Impressive. Is that existential? Whether you're impressed by a prostitute on top of a Ford Transit or not. I'll tell you what, I am.
You are.
How'd she get up there? There's no ladder about.
Second question. Part A. Do you think Sam...
This is 3 questions.
No, it's 2. One of them's got an A and a B. Question 2, part A. Do you think Sam Beckett will ever leap into the body of a baby?
Yes.
Do you
will
think
leap
so?
into the body of a chicken. Soggy said you have to stop in your pants. Eat solid foods. And everyone's keep trying to pick him up through the episode because he's just Sam Beckett, isn't he?
In the future, they're
Yeah.
trying to pick a man up. Because it's got a baby mind.
In like the 50s, they're trying to pick a baby up because the people see a baby. They're just like holding him, and he's like in their arms, and he's like, "Al, what's going on?"
Do you think it'll be able to leap?
The baby.
Do you think Scott Bakula is that
I'm gonna say
one
if
of
it's the next episode, then yes. Unless it's the very last episode, and that's why it stopped.
That's one of the few leap victims that you wouldn't be able to leap from.
Why
It'd
not?
be too difficult.
Why
do you think? It'd be a baby, someone in a coma,
A chicken
a goldfish.
or a fork. You are a fork.
Leapt.
Hmm? It has to be a fork.
Or you had to be a spoon and you had to not bend for Uri Geller.
Oh, I'm gonna bend this. No. Mm.
Rigid.
Scott Bakula's just doing this.
If he is I've only just realised that if he is a baby or if he is an animal, if he's a baby and he gets picked up, we always see the body of Scott Bakula.
I said that about 10 minutes ago.
But it'll be
Yeah, there's a hole in Scott Bakula.
it'll be like some woman.
Yeah, and he'll be in there like, oh boy.
Oh, he's as heavy as a grown man
No,
with a
what
giant
happened
face.
with that, and what ruins it is that they would do breastfeeding, and Sam Beckett goes, "Oh boy."
Sam Beckett would be like, I love quantum leaping.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to do that thing now, and Al's watching.
Oh.
What a place to end. What would you have at the end? Pictures of what you saw. There was loads of them this week.
Oh, like postcards.
Yeah. The 5 men taking off Scott Bakula's pants. The next photo is Scott Bakula talking to Cheddle while Cheddle is painting Cheddle's nails.
That was a nice little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah. No.
Mm.
Bit boring. Scott Bakula showing Bob how to strangle a woman. He's like, you gotta do it, like, have you been doing this? And he's like, I will now. He's like, oh. The next one is Scott Bakula and Al watching that little boss dancer moonwalk back to a party.
Moonwalk back to Tito.
Yeah, moonwalk back to Tito and say, hey Tito, you know that thing that fella just did? Can you show me how to do that?
Can you show Michael Jackson how to do that later?
Let's go find Michael Jackson. Okay. Next one is Scott Bakula got custard in his face and Al can't believe it, and a boy is pointing and laughing at him.
Al says, food fight. Oh, sorry, I just really like food fights.
Maybe that's what it was, a leap, and he can't tell him. You know, with the Egyptian hieroglyphs, and he's like, this is what you're going to do to leap.
I remember that.
He's like, food fight, food fight, food fight. I like food fights. And he's like, shut up, Al. I'm like, no.
They can't do a food fight because it would cost too much because all the food would go through Al.
No, because then they go, but food's fine. Food and raccoons. Next, and the last one is Scott Bakula kissing a teenager. And that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Next week, what are your predictions?
So, where do we leave him?
Oh, he's got a gun, and he's just murdered a fella.
Or has he?
Yeah, he has. He's holding the gun and his bullet holes in the fella. I was like, oh, Scott Bakula's going to be murdering people next week.
Or has he?
Yeah, he is going to be. So I reckon he's going to be killing witnesses.
To the murder that we've seen.
Yeah, he's going to be doing crime. You're going to jail unless these witnesses die. And then I was like, go kill them.
And he ends up murdering them by accident.
And the mayor.
Like he slips on a banana peel and he tries to get his balance and...
No, he just shoots them all.
Oh.
Strangles them. He sees red. This one's... What are your predictions?
Well...
He has to eat an ice cream.
Well, it looks like he's in a private eye's office.
Oh.
So... And he's holding a smoking gun.
Yeah.
And there's
bullets in that man.
There's a bullet-riddled corpse at his feet. The guy gets framed for that guy's murder, but he didn't kill him, so he's got to not get framed.
Boring.
It's gonna be...
He wins a go-kart race.
I think there'll be a guy who's scraping the name off the door.
Oh.
Because that always happens, doesn't it? In Private Eye and police things.
Yeah.
And I think he says something to that guy, and that guy turns out to be a famous crime writer.
That guy turns out to be...
Sam Beckett gives him the plot for his first novel.
No, that guy turns out to be George Lucas. What about Darth Vader? Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Just Darth Vader.
Yeah.
What about Darth Vader?
God, I'm leaping.
Oh.
God, I'm leaping.
He just he turns up in a samurai helmet with sunglasses on, and he's got like a sore throat. He's got trouble breathing.
Yeah. And he's got like a lightsaber.
He's got a red umbrella.
Yeah. And he's going vroom, vroom. Oh, I'm leaping again. Oh, I'm leaping. Oh, leaping.
Oh,
leaping. Oh, I'm leaping. Oh, what?
Left.
Oh. See ya.